is going in every 2.6 seconds. I don't think that's going to be good enough here still.
My fight isn't with you.
But we'll see. Another submarine user? No, another water wheel user. So Pufferfish, water wheel, and then everything with multicast. So they're really going to stack up the poison on me. 60, 80, 100. Wow, that's a lot of poison, and it just really keeps going here. Plus the seaweed. Wow, so this is a build, huh?
But I don't.
Cool. What is up, everybody? I'm NoLucksGiven, and welcome back to the Bazaar. We are here with a ranked run of Vanessa, and I think this is an easy shark claws here to start it off. Revolver is one of the few ammo items that I don't mind picking up early because it can reload itself, but the shark claws in comparison to the revolver, both are dealing 15 damage every 4 seconds, but the shark claws is scaling in exchange for the crit chance, which I think is pretty good. It's also aquatic, so might play into some other synergies later, but I do think shark claws is a pretty good starting item here. Then we can take strength, which is better on shark claws than it is on some other things. Certainly would have gone for left eye had I picked up the revolver, and fiery is fine too. But strength, when I'm planning on playing multiple weapons anyways to make use of the shark claws, does seem like a good place to go. I think I'm then going to go for the lost crate and just prioritize XP. The sooner you can hit level 4 in this game, I think the better off you are. And I don't know if the Viper can drop XP as well. It might be able to in like vials or something, or it just drops fangs or regen gland. Okay, that's interesting. I knew it had extract as an option too, but yeah, maybe I just get like a small fang and then can use that with the shark claws. That seems fine. Gland would probably be a little bit of a miss, so hopefully it doesn't go that way. But we'll see what I grab here. Oh, I grabbed the Toxic Fang. Oh, that's actually huge. That is really nice. And then I might go and, what is it, eat the mushroom? No, eat gives you a skill. Keeping it for luck gives you 1 XP. Just rushing XP early and often here in this early game seems like a good idea. I am going to be able to level up before the first PvP encounter, so a medium item could fit on the board. Do I find something small? Not really. In the double barrel is interesting, but the first time it activates is before the shark claws, second time is afterwards, meaning it only gets 1 additional +6 from the shark claws. So it's not really where I want to be. You know what? I can roll and find something a little bit better. All right, not that much better, but something. Again, this is an aquatic item. Hasting it and scaling it, yeah, I think that could be reasonable in the early game. Like I said, I am going to be able to play that beach ball when I level up after leaving here. And then I can get an ammo item, get a weapon. Let's grab another weapon. Oh, and it's another tiny weapon. When you use the weapon to the left of this. Which way's left and which way's right? This way. Beautiful. Oh, this is going off every 4 seconds too. But this seems really strong right now. The beach ball will haste this, and then the bayonet will make it stronger while it makes everything else stronger. Well, actually, yeah, this is not what I thought it was, right? It's a weapon, so it actually deals damage. But the shark claws, actually, it might even be better. The shark claws scales the bayonet, and the beach ball scales the shark claws. This seems good to me.
Go ahead. Underestimate me.
This seems pretty solid.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
We've got a throwing knives start, which could be really aggressive. I could just lose here, or they could run out of ammo. They're a little bit faster, though. This is a little bit spooky. Oh, I think I lose this. Oh, but this is done.
Bring her about!
Wow, we were just a little bit faster in the end there, ultimately. That was spooky. We got down to 11 health, but we got our first win. Now I can buy items, bronze tier skills, or gain 3 gold. Gaining 3 gold early is interesting. I'm like kind of full build here too. Until, of course, I level up again. But I'll probably find something better throughout the rest of the turn. Continue pushing XP, I think, is what I want to do. Let's keep it. I'm going to have so many mushrooms. And then I think I always go for the giant mosquito, try to grab some wings, though could find another weapon potentially. Not currently slowing. So I think I'm mostly interested in the insect wing here. And then I'll hang on to it until like turn 10 or something. Day 10.
Waste of
Nice. And I'm almost level 3 here as well, so I might want to look for a medium item from Quixel. What do you got for me? You've got the Pufferfish when I have the beach ball. Huh. Pufferfish when I have the beach ball, or seashell. I mean, I do already have a little bit of other poison. This seems kind of silly, but maybe playable? I don't know. I think that this is a little bit silly. I do like the pufferfish, though. I'm going to pick it up, and I'm even going to roll and see if I can't find anything better for right now. The shovel is actually maybe something a little bit better for right now. Yeah, because I'm going to be able to play it, and it gives me econ, too. Oh, let's level up here. And then I can throw the shovel in. I can upgrade my shark claws to gold already. Yeah, that's got to be right. And then let's throw the shovel in. More medium items. I'll take a look. I'll take a look. Maybe I just wanted to go for eating contest, but I'll give these medium items a fair shake here. All right, I'm done. I'm done. Let's do our fight here. I do believe that I'm just going to want to deal... So this is 22 damage every 10 seconds. The pufferfish, on the other hand, deals a poison every 4 seconds. I don't think that that's good enough at this stage of the game. Plus the shark claws scale up by the shovel. Yeah, this has got to be right.
Not to squabble with nobody.
And they get pumped up by my strength. So this seems solid to me right now. When you sell this... Oh, this is not a build. Any property is used, this gains damage. They have no property. Yeah, this is just them hanging on to some stuff for econ for the moment, right? Even if this looks okay for them right now, we are just going to be scaling way more than they will. And that's all she wrote. What is this? When you buy or sell a weapon, gain 30 max health. Cool. A second win is nice. Now we can go to Shufu for a skill. We could look for more medium items. We are going to be able to throw one more item in this build before the end of day. But I do think skills are good too. Oh, let's see what we dug up as well. Oh, we dug up the catfish. So now I've got catfish, pufferfish, beach ball. Huh. Let's take a look at some skills and see if we can maybe find some poison or haste stuff. Your leftmost poison item has +2 poison. Your heal items have their cooldowns reduced. I've never seen this one, but I also don't typically play many heal items. I think an initial dose could be really fun. Oh, and it currently works on my Toxic Fang. Oh yeah, that's a no-brainer then. Bronze tier skills, or +1 income this early has got to be the call. This is an interesting decision now. Am I strong enough to... I think I'm never strong enough to fight the gold one. I think the gold encounter is just a trap when you first see it. So let's just go for the Flame Dancer. I don't care about the cinders. Oh, but they've got a lot of other things to grab other than the cinders here. Bars of gold and sharpening stone. All of that could be nice for me. And these shark claws just getting haste from the beach ball is really, really sweet. Yeah, that is some damages. That was a 10-second win. by the looks of it. And that gives me
We barely
5
got
gold.
our
Cool, cool,
flags
cool.
up.
I might want some chocolate bars. Could also look for non-weapons and some various haste-related things. It's kind of interesting. This is free. Let's just grab some free chocolate. Why don't we? Oh, that does level me up again. I can upgrade my shark claws to diamond. Holy moly. Diamond shark claws already. Honestly, that feels like such a big power spike. I like the cooldown of my aquatic stuff getting reduced by a little bit. And that's kind of like irreplaceable. But I'm gonna go for shark claws. Plus 20 damage now. Oh, poison skills though. Maybe I get back into poison. Let's take a look at this. I mean, at the very least, I could try using the... Oh, that's funny. I don't know if initial dose is better. Maybe improved toxins is pretty good too. Oh, this is also nice. If you only play one poison item, to just give your slowest item plus 3. The thing is, this I don't think will ever be my slowest item. This could be. That could certainly be. Your leftmost gains more. I mean, right now this is activating every 4 seconds, and a pufferfish would also activate every 4 seconds. I feel like a second initial dose is the better option here. Well, actually, this is the best option right now. Alright, sure. That's now a lot of poison. I will throw in the pufferfish, and I'm also going to eat this chocolate real quick. And yeah, because this still remains slowest. So, seems fine. Stocking up on 7 poison every 4 seconds is pretty good. Yeah, this Venomous Fang pickup was pretty nice. My opponent has a golden submarine, but we do get to stack a decent amount of poison on them. Oh, they've got so much armor, though, here, and they're healing up pretty nicely. We really need to get this poison on them quickly. I don't think we're ever going to be able to make it through here. I'm down to 140 and down to 50. One more submarine hit kills me here, and unfortunately, that does me in. Okay, yeah, golden submarine at this stage of the game seems really good. I don't even know how they got that. Like, I haven't had the opportunity to purchase any large items even yet. I do now, though. And maybe I should. I should look for some large, maybe go into pufferfish strategies or something. It's awkward because I've upgraded this so many times, it's a little bit wonky to pivot out of it. Oh. Oh. Oh, is this useful? Is it useful to have multiple catfishes? I feel like yes. I feel like I found myself in a unique position that I don't know if I can immediately capitalize on it, but, like, maybe I can. The shovel is pretty terrible. I could get rid of the shovel. Not get rid of it, but just put it in my chest here. The trebuchet is an interesting thing because it allows me to haste, but it's also an infinite combo with a burn enchanted pufferfish that I kind of just like having a trebuchet in my back pocket for a rainy day. But really, I think what I'm looking for here is like water wheel or... I mean, water wheel would be really cool. It does make the shark claws probably have to get passed up, but let's see if we can find a water wheel. We can. And can I fit it all in? Not really, but I'm going to buy it. So what if we do this? This now has poison 3. It is not considered my slowest poison item because it doesn't activate. But because this is aquatic, it's actually eating into my potential aquatic hits in a weird way. So I'm just saying this is an option. I'm not saying it's a great option. This is also actually an option, and we could throw in the Toxic Fang just to soak up the creeping toxins. And then basically, I'm using the Beach Ball and the Shark Claws to use the Water Wheel and then get in the Pufferfish poison. I feel like maybe the Catfish comes into play at some point, but maybe not right this second. Haste, slow, and cooldown items. Well, haste is definitely something that I'm kind of interested in. I have a little bit of cash right now, too, because of the Bar of Gold and potentially even the Bayonet and the Toxic Fang and maybe even a Catfish. I kind of like the idea of hanging on to all of these Catfishes, though. I do also need some coin, but I just want to see what kind of haste items we could potentially find here. No, I just find a bunch of slow items. Not worth paying a bunch of gold to re-roll here, I think, either. I don't know what this guy does, but I'm just going to go for the easy fight, the guaranteed coin, and hopefully a bar of gold with that. Oh, Clockwork Blades are cool too. Yeah, to just get some cooldown reduction. Took a bunch of damage. We're stacking up poison, though. And I think we're going to be all right. Yeah, that was a lot of poison. It makes me want to play poison. Really.
As spineless as
Reduce your items cooldown. I like this. I might try to make poison happen. Sell silver tier. Oh, 2 income this early I think is really solid. Putting me up to 8 income. Get an ammo item, get a weapon. What would an ammo item be? What would a weapon be? Let's grab the trebuchet. No, throwing knives. Okay. Trebuchet would have been a huge hit. Midsworth sells small and large. I could gain 3 gold because I don't really have the cash right now to be buying large items. Though, I actually do have a little bit of cash reserve. Alright, let's take a look at your small and large here, Midsworth. I would take an upgrade on this. I don't think I care for an upgrade on the Bayonet. I do really like the submarine. I'm going to see what else is an option offered here. Chum. I mean, this is free to buy, but I don't think I have anything that scales off of purchasing or whatever. I don't. I am going to sell out of this, though, because I need to have space for the shovel. And I'm just wondering... Yeah, I mean, it's never right for me to just go, like, all in on poison, right? And just not play my Diamond Shark Claws? I don't think so. I think that eventually that's kind of the goal, but for right now I have to keep playing the Diamond Shark Claws.
You probably wanted a large item.
If I was playing up against, like, a Pygmalion or something, then maybe I would go for the full poison build. I'm not even sure if that's true.
My fight isn't with you.
But I just feel like these Diamond Shark Claws this early are still really strong. My opponent also with a diamond item. They've got a toxic honing steel, and then a cutlass, just getting in for double crit. I am giving my opponent a lot of poison. They are poisoning me right back, though. But it's these Shark Claws that should be the difference maker here. Freezing this early was pretty huge by my opponent, but I don't think it is going to be enough to do it ultimately, as we are able to snag another win there.
You fall like a boulder. I flow like the waves.
The Pufferfish plus the Water Wheel does seem pretty good. But what else did I get? Another Pufferfish? No. I got a grenade this time. Just going to toss that, I think. I guess I'll hang on to the rest of it. Sells small. Cell Smoke could work with the water wheel because with like... What if I got like a seashell? Would a seashell be enough for me to try out poison? Or a seaweed? Oh wait, seaweed does really make this comp go, doesn't it? I feel like seashell is also good because I could have as much as... I mean, do I pick up both of them? And then just play one singular catfish? I feel like that's not unreasonable. I really would need to have to focus on upgrading a lot of this stuff, but basically this is, I'm going to have 6 aquatic items, so this is 180 every like 3 seconds. It's a pretty considerable amount of damage. Or shield, rather. Just using more... This only ever needs 3 haste to always be activating, I think is how the math works, because 3 haste means 3 seconds and then it activates again. And it hastes the other items, which are all faster than it. But maybe it would have some amount of time where it isn't activating again. Again, I don't exactly know how that works.
You're a smart one for your size.
I didn't fully lock in on purchasing that, to be honest. I feel like this is really important in the build because it scales. But maybe this is good for right now, just as like a temporary thing. Sells small. Really did fish my wish here. I could roll and try to upgrade the catfish. Not sure how important that is, though. Let's skedaddle. Get a non-weapon, gain some chocolate. I need the cash right now, so I'll grab a non-weapon. That will be a drum. When you use a non-weapon, this scales up. Interesting. I need to have non-weapons that I'm using. But, like... Basically, if I use 1, 2... just 2 things, because I'd be cutting the seashell and the catfish. Still going to pick it up, of course, but I'm not super excited by it. And I'm thinking about throwing in the clockwork blades. Just because I need the room. Oh, wow. Gorgon Noble. Oh, and this is good against the Gorgon because even if they freeze me, my poison will still be activating. I think that this looks good. Okay. Your slowest, your leftmost. Yeah, I want more poison on the pufferfish for sure. Because I'm hasting every 3 and... or every 4 and 6 seconds, which is really every, we'll say 2 and... no, this is 3 seconds. This is also probably every 3 seconds. Maybe 4. I think I can take on the Gorgon here. This might be a wild idea, but this looks like a really good strategy to take them on. I don't know how likely we are to actually get the Petrifying Gaze, but I think it's worth playing for. Just so much poison means that as soon as they are down to 50%, we are pretty quickly after that looking to take them down to more. And you can see just how crazy the seaweed scales out of line. They are now up to 100 poison. Oh, I think we actually found a build here. This is nice. 50%, there's the freeze. The pufferfish keeps going. The pufferfish does not stop for no one. There we go. You're done. Cool. If we can get the Petrifying Gaze, that's huge. The other things are big here too. Poison 2, heal 20. Not going to cut it, really, in any capacity, but interesting. Just toss the barrel, pick this up. Oh, that makes me hit level 5, and I can reduce all of my aquatics cooldowns by 3%. Alright. Alright. that's the game plan now. Did that reduce this in here? I'm not sure that it did. I might have needed to put that on the board so that it worked. Cells medium, I could upgrade my beach ball. It's probably worth looking
Nothing
for.
tiny, nothing huge.
Oh, could upgrade the pufferfish too. Oh, that's solid. And I think I might even roll to try to upgrade the beach ball as well. Nice. Okay, that worked out quite well.
Now this
Not gonna go
inspire the
for the
crew.
weather glass. Just gonna move along, and now could buy some Vanessa skills that could be poison related. I don't know if poison is unique to Vanessa, really. But we'll take a look. This gives me information about what is unique to Vanessa. Oh, at the start of the fight, haste 1 aquatic item. But still, start of the fight, poison 4. First time you crit. I am not trying to crit. Okay, start of the fight, poison 4. Sure, it's not the best. It's really not the best, but it's something. I've got the space for the shovel. Let's send it
You should
to
know, I like to
Sohan
have a legend on
and see if we can sow some poison on Sohan here. They look like they've got this little green ribbon around them. Looks like we hit them with some poison already. Oh, and they are a pretty similar build, poisoning me much more than I am poisoning them. But are they going to fall off because they don't have Water Wheel and I do? I feel like Water Wheel could be a time for me to come back. They also are getting 180 shield from their seashell. They're also hitting me with a little bit of burn, but it falls off really before it's relevant again. And I feel like, so I've got the seaweed also, and they do not. I feel like I'm scaling. Yeah, I've got more poison than them now. And more shield. They now have no... Oh, so I was curious about this. My opponent has 740 shield, but negative 100 health. So shield does not protect you against poison, and you can die with 0 health and some shield. That is really interesting. Okay, cool. What do we get from the shovel? We get laser pistol. That's going to be a no for me, dog. Work at the docks. Get a small non-weapon. I mean, it could be one of these two things. Gold tier items is interesting because I don't think it can ever give me any of these. What could it give me? It can't give me like the multicast, it's not the shipwreck, is it? Yeah, maybe it is the shipwreck. Is the shipwreck the ammo one? Or is it the shipyard? I don't remember. Maybe I just want to work at the docks. Find some coin here. My coin's a little bit low. Gold tier items could be a little bit expensive. Yeah, gold tier items, like a gold tier large is 24 big ones. Could sell out of these shark claws at this point since I'm kind of poisoning up. Kind of want to take a look, but I'm just going to go to the docks and a tool, a shield, or a weapon. I think a tool is what I want, even though none of these cards are exactly that. I mean, I could shield and try to get exactly seashell, but that seems a little bit lofty. Sure, I'll go for it. And what is this? When you use an adjacent item, shield 10. Model ship, I have not seen this. This is like the loading art of the game. But I have not seen this in any shops up until this point. Oh, it's a pig item. Ah, so I guess that's the benefit of the docks, is you can still get cross-class items. We are using these like pretty quickly, but I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm stuck on my build. It's a pretty straightforward build, but I feel like I'm into it for now. Take a look at JJ, just because I've got a lot of like various things across the board here. When you burn, charge this 1 second. No. Reroll's kind of expensive on JJ, considering there's so much random stuff here. But I'll throw in a roll. Oh, you can put... Okay, wanted poster's interesting. I think I saw one earlier in this run, but I forgot that you can just keep wanted poster in your chest. Because it says if you win a fight against a player, gain 1 XP. I'm only looking to win 5 more fights against players, but 5 XP for 8 gold could let me hit some big highs. I'll pick up the wanted poster then. And now I can fight up against the lone shark. I love fighting up against the mosquito, though, just to have the lower cooldown if I can find a wing. Another insect wing here. So I'm going to go for that. I think that that's just always solid. They've got a bunch of wings that I could potentially pick up. That's really it. But still, like 50-50 to hit a wing. When you slow haste a weapon, I don't really have any weapons on the current build. I don't know if I get this skill, would I then... Well, I also don't have any slow. So I would need to find slow, and I would need to find a weapon. I do have a weapon. I've got that poison dagger. That could be useful.
Maybe a skirmish.
When you use an adjacent weapon, slow 1 item for 1 second. I think I'm just going to pick that up and not worry about it. I get an XP there. Wait, this is only fights versus players, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, but I level up here. I can upgrade this. I can gain 2 XP. Is the seaweed useful to upgrade? I don't think so. I'm going to grab 2 XP and try to find more upgrades on other things or reduce cooldown on aquatic items. I think that's a better use. Crit skills, 3 gold. Medium items could upgrade beach ball or pufferfish. I'll try it. I find the pufferfish. Do I roll and try to also find the beach ball? I think so. Let's take a look. I do not find it when you haste. If I ever needed to play 1 item, I don't know. It's I do a lot of hasting, don't I? I'm not gonna worry about that though. I am just gonna move along here. I do think I might sell out of my... Oh, this could be interesting too. I do think I'm going to sell my wing before going into the next fight.
First step toward good taste.
That's the wrong one. I'll roll. Had a lot of chances to hit. I'm playing 3 different small items, so it felt worth it. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to sell out of this wing here finally. It feels kind of like not quite full build, but like honing in on wanting to keep this same strategy going for a decent amount of time. I want to upgrade some of these things and stuff like that, but
My fight isn't with you.
I'm awkwardly not using
I may be young
the
for a
double
bit, but I've
catfish
seen
that I
much
have.
worse storms.
And that's partially because this catfish is getting the creeping toxins. Oh wow, everybody's just playing this. Now, when they heal 1200, I'm kind of feeling like they are not going to wind up removing all of their poison. So if we have significantly more poison on them, we could win, but I don't know. I don't know. This is going to be... I'm basically going to have to do it twice, though they've only taken 25% of me. Now they are really stacking on some poison, though. They finally got a water wheel activation or something. There is their life preserver. I think they're going to win it. Yeah, life preserver does it. All right, nicely done. Nicely done there. Your poison items have +2 poison. A little bit of lag on that fight. I might try to clear out of some programs here real quick. Let me just do that before we get too far away from it and I forget. Alright, hopefully that helps a little bit there. Non-weapons, I mean my whole build is non-weapons. I've got the econ, I think, to roll and try to purchase something. If we can find an upgrade, that would be sweet. Turtle shell is interesting too, but everybody's playing pufferfish right now, so it feels like Actually, even the seashell is what I should cut for a second catfish, to be totally honest. Right? Oh, this is slower than this one? Sure, whatever. I grabbed a horn, reload the item to the left of this, or right of this, whatever it said, an additional ammo. Sure. Health, toughness, and shield. Or get a small weapon, get gumballs. Gumballs don't really help me, nor does a small weapon. I guess this is econ, though. I'll take it. And now, I think I'll go for the Viper. The Viper could do some poisoning stuff. That could be interesting. You just sell out of this. I feel bad that I have those diamond shark claws when I could have had a higher level beach ball. Yeah, so this is what I'm looking for here. The extract to give my pufferfish one additional poison. That could be really cool. And now I'm just going all in on heal for the seaweed. When this gains haste, it gets +1 poison. So it's not directly a combo with the seaweed, but just having a bunch of activate items. Yeah, this was pretty straightforward. What's the ability? Could I snag this? When you poison, gain regen. Oh, wait, that could be a game changer. Instead, I get 4 regen on sell. That is not super great. Upgrade my leftmost aquatic, could get diamond pufferfish, but I might rather have diamond water wheel, or gold water wheel, rather. I don't know how these different things scale. This has 3 different things that it can scale, but it looks like this is what is going to upgrade. Haste 2 aquatic items. How about this? 1 second becomes 2 seconds. Huh. So this is hasting 4 things 1 second, would become hasting 4 things 2 seconds. These 2 things would become 3 things. Both of these seems like good options, and then yeah, this is not telling me what would upgrade. This is more affecting more things. Alright, I'm gonna go for the water wheel, I think.
Now this will
Ooh, take a
inspire
chance
the
on a
crew.
rare event or merchant. That seems cool. Also, yeah, this increased too, didn't it? Haste your other items 2 seconds, and haste this 2 seconds. I think both of those things just increased. Which seems good. I can now purchase a Pygmalion item. What could that be? +1 max ammo for each small item you have. No, when you use a property... Oh, okay. I do have a cool property. Do I ever cut the beach ball for some haste? I don't think so, but it's kind of cool. It's an interesting idea there. Get a poison item, just straight up get. Or an enhancement. This could be something irreplaceable. Wait, no, isn't this just like a few different set choices? I don't even think this is that good. I think it mostly... I think this isn't that good, come to think of it. I'm going to go for the Botanical Gardens here. When you sell this, your leftmost poison item gains +1 poison. That seems great.
Can't hold this.
To give the pufferfish a little bit more poison seems really good. Oh, I forgot I had the wanted poster. Definitely forgot about that too. Let me definitely get rid of that. And now it is time to battle against another Vanessa. Similarly health to me, 1 less win. I think I want 1 more poison on the puffer. Do I... against a fellow Vanessa. But what if they're just playing pufferfish? I'll feel like it's such a waste if I'm playing the seashell. I could see playing the Toxic Fang, but now my aquatic items... Well, now I actually need less aquatic items because 3 aquatic items activating gives this... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, did I totally miss that this is like the hugest part of the combo? I did. When you haste. So whenever I use something, this hastes. So I want to be using 5 small aquatic items maybe even. I mean, the beach ball's good because it hastes things as well. So it's probably fine to use the beach ball. But yeah, water wheel plus pufferfish, a lot of synergy there. And I'm going to go for seaweed for max uses here. And we'll see how it goes here against Debug. See if they got the poison or some other types of strategies. Is poison just meta? Looks like poison is the meta. They are also using, so golden seaweed and then coral, not that good, but pretty fast actually. But still, I've got double the poison on them. It feels like it's got to be good, but their seaweed is also so much stronger. It's going to come down to like a poison one-shot here. I've got so much more poison on them. I've got the golden water wheel to their silver water wheel, and that's enough. Jeez, everybody's poisoning now. Okay, this is the metagame.
All cannon, no ball.
This is the metagame for sure. What was that? Oh, buy XP, sells aquatic, get a poison item. Interesting options. What did we get? We got Power Sander. Let's toss that. Like me a wanted poster. I'm ready to toss the seashell. How silly. Get a poison or sells aquatics. Sells aquatics could level me up a beach ball. Yeah, there's... I have seen people play like multiple seaweeds before, and I have to imagine that's like just from the shovel or something, because that's how we have this double catfish build, which I'm not even sure if it's good or not, but no, maybe it's good. Now this is giving everything haste pretty regularly. No, I'm into it. Get a poison. Feels so much less likely to be useful. Let's look at some aquatic items. All of my items are aquatic. How could this be wrong? Let's roll. And I grab a diamond pufferfish. Cool. Cool. Alright, diamond puffer's gotta be good. Sells freeze skills. I like that. First time you poison freeze. That looks like it. Yeah, first time you poison freeze for 4. First time you burn. First time you slow. First time you haste. I would love to grab this and this. It's only going to let me have one. Do I just take the cheaper? Plus this can show up as a poison skill or a freeze skill. This shows up as a haste skill or a freeze skill. I'm going to go for this one just because it's cheaper.
Yes,
and that's the whole idea here. Upgrade my leftmost weapon. That is not something I can... None of these are anything I can use. Oh, that is awkward. I mean, I'm just upgrading Toxic Fang or Shovel so that they are more econ for me. That's literally all I've got going on right now. Let's just upgrade this. And yeah, unfortunately, that's all she wrote for me. That's silly. Ooh, okay. I don't know if I know what this is. What is this? Robo Bouncer. Probably have seen that before. Sure. Sure. Do I want to seashell though? Probably. I don't know. This has been what's winning for me. I think they're possibly both fine. Let's go up against the Robo Bouncer here, because why not? Can't come up with a good excuse not to. Something that scales they aren't really scaling. No, if they're not scaling, we are, because we're giving them more and more poison. Alright, cool. I think we've won. What does this do when you use a weapon adjacent items gain crit? I don't think I can use any of this. I'm just in it for the gold. Strictly here for the gold. Thank you. Grab a multicast if it's adjacent to a friend. Huh. I've got some friends. I could give this +2 multicast. Let's sell out of the shark claws here, finally, I think. Yeah, some small mistakes by not having some of this stuff on the board. I think? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Because this has reduced cooldown. I don't even remember playing that this video. Maybe I did. Get a small weapon, sells bronze tier junk items. If I could find some poison vials, that could be good. I'm not sure what else. Maybe wings?
Just a matter of finding it.
Okay. Yeah, trained spider is probably good at this point in the day. At this point in the game. When you sell this, your leftmost slow gains slow. No, I'm just buying a trained spider for 1. Heal item gains +5 heal. I don't think that that's worth the coin. Let's buy the trained spider. I'm actually going to immediately sell out of it. And then roll? No, that can't be right. I'm only looking for trained spider, and I'm not even sure if I can, or the vial, and I'm not even sure if I can find the vial or find a second spider in the same shop. Oh, but the wings. Can you ever find wings here? I'm just curious right now. More than anything, you can reduce your leftmost items cooldown by 4%. I'm sure that that's worth it. Wait. Give your leftmost haste item +1 haste? I could give these, like, nearly permanent haste. Or I could give this more haste. Okay, there is some good junk in here, and it's really cheap, too, because this only costs 1. This only costs 2 gold. We're going to buy these things. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do with them just yet, but I'm buying the boots with the fur. The boots with the feather here. Let's also take a look at some skills. And I find Final Dose. I already have Initial Dose on the Pufferfish. I will actually probably change that to Final Dose on the Pufferfish. But that seems good and right. So we're going to throw this here. Against Pygmalion. No, against the pig, I feel like I just want all of the poison that I can. So now, how do we equip the boots? Do we put them on the water wheel to haste all of my items 3 seconds? Which basically gives them permanent haste. I think that that's right. And then cooldown I put on the beach ball? Sure. Good. If I found another boots, I would put it on the beach ball, I think. But yeah, getting some of that onto... Oh, it also increased this. It also increased this. That is incredible. Okay, well, yes, then this was beautiful. Now this is a diamond water wheel without even having to be a diamond water wheel. Hopefully that's enough to take on the pig here. We are 1 win up on them already.
I should warn you.
A loss does not take me out here. Still have a few days before a loss takes me out. Oh, they are max heal. What are they doing with that heal? They're trying to one-shot me with Beast of Burden. Okay, they've got to two-shot me with Beast of Burden before I poison them out. Okay, and how much can I heal this back? I don't imagine I can heal back up to full before the Beast attacks me again. No, they're gonna get me. They're gonna get me, for sure. Dang! Wait! One more! No! That was so close. One more heal and I think I escaped the beast. I needed
Like
the
my crew says at the
armor
bar,
there from the
another
seashell,
round.
but did not get it, unfortunately. Health, toughness, and shield, 3 gold. Let's take a look at health, toughness, and shield. Life Preserver. Life Preserver seems pretty dang cool. It would have won me that fight. It's really good with the Pufferfish. I think I just want access to it, if nothing else. Charge adjacent items 1 second, but it is really slow. Even if we're hasting it multiple times, I think it's just too slow. Get rid of the Toxic Fang. Not that I have to get rid of something here. I have the space to pick up the Life Preserver regardless. And I think I do just want access to the Life Preserver. I think it's going to be good in some matchups. Health, toughness, and shield items. Could try to upgrade the seaweed. Feels like a little bit of a stretch, but I'm going to take a look. Way too late for Cove. Oh, and it's a bronze Cove, too. That'll be it, then. Ooh, and I got to upgrade the seaweed. Oh, I could also upgrade the Life Preserver. Is that ever right? The thing is, I think this is going to also upgrade the scaling on it. Now it's...
Now this.
Oh, it actually
will
only
inspire
upgrades the
crew.
scaling, but that's the important part, regardless. Whenever I use an aquatic item, gain additional heal. Seems good. Could use this to maybe grab something cool from the PvE encounter. I don't know if this is useful. It's probably more useful than the other options. Maybe Death Knight has a cool skill too. I don't think I'm ever pivoting off of Pufferfish here though. This is fine. I'm sure we can find something useful out of this. Oh, that's right, they've got so much lifesteal. When you use a weapon to freeze a smaller item, that is actually a crazy ability. It's probably pivot worthy, to be honest. I mean, I've got so much invested in this already, and I tossed my Shark Claws, but Hypnotic Drain is really, really good. Desperate Freeze would be the best pickup here.
See that plank?
What does this do? Freeze one item. Increase your other items freeze by 1 second. Oh, cool. Yeah, never making it in, but interesting nonetheless. Haste items. I mean, the cat. We could finally upgrade the catfish. I feel like I'm playing so many haste items. Getting a haste item could be really good. Yeah, let's take a look. What do we get? What do we get? Nice. Diamond upgraded water wheel. Plus I can upgrade the beach ball here as well. I think that's better than upgrading the seaweed. Yeah, beach ball could use some love. Let's give the beach ball some love here, baby.
The fight.
So everything is just like really, really hasty. Let's find some haste-related skills, maybe? No, not quite. Oh, what does this do? Your poison items have +2 poison. This finally gives me a payoff for having multiple catfish.
The Bazaar is a rabbit.
And now up against a Vanessa. I feel like the Life Preserver is solid. It's awkward because I just upgraded the beach ball. I don't want to not play double seaweed. Oh, that's such a tough call because, like, by playing the Life Preserver, I'm making myself weaker. At the same time, this Vanessa feels stronger than me. I feel like this could get me just that little bit of help that I need. The 60 shield could go to waste. I'm going to be really slow to first activation here. So that's the bummer part of this, without the beach ball. The only other option is to, like, cut the seaweed in one of the catfish and still play the beach ball. Haste 3 aquatic items is a perfect hit. I hit the catfish every time. I hit the catfish every time. Oh, this is a friend as well. I could probably sell off the pet rock. Oof. This is tough. This is tough. I really feel like this life preserver is going to save me, though. By playing less items, I'm dealing so much less pufferfish ability, though. Actually, it's only one less. It's one less item. Instead of playing both of these, I'm playing just one thing. And it's a thing that could save me more than the seaweed does. It works with the seaweed, too. But it also works with the catfish. The catfish's innate scaling. All right. I've got a diamond water wheel and a diamond pufferfish.
Makes this more fun. You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
What do they have? They have a shielded junkyard catapult. And they're going for a bunch of burn stuff. Okay, I think this is going to work, because we are giving them a bunch of poison. We're staying nearly at parity, and then I'm going to heal back all of my health right here.
Bring her about! I've got another
Excuse me?
salvo with me.
It's a win. It's a win. Yeah.
I
I think I just didn't even need to activate the life preserver, which means that I would have won had I not played it. But I'm happy to have done this too. This is fine. Cannot be frozen, slowed, or destroyed. It's harder to destroy a water wheel anyways, but to say that you cannot slow it is probably worthwhile, right? They're never freezing or slowing or destroying the pufferfish. I think this is the water wheel. Cool, now it's radiant. Infinite rerolls could be pretty cool here too. Though it's funny to do that when, what is this? Whenever any property is used, this gains damage. Oh goodness. Is that actually cool? Kind of. It's interesting to do this when I also just have the option to buy aquatic items, and that could be like both of these in some capacity. I'm just going to go for Nautica. I feel like it's one of my best hits right now anyways. Haste your small items. When you use an adjacent item, haste this. And then this is also haste items for 1 second. When you use a large item, use this. Are these things better than the beach ball? Dang it. Oh gosh, there's so much haste. What is the best build? Use a large item, use this. Use an adjacent item, use this. But this hastes your small. Haste this. It's still really slow. 10 seconds is really slow, even if it's got permanent haste. This is, on the other hand, really quick. And when you use a large item, you just also get to use this. Which means it could immediately haste the water wheel right back. Only haste one adjacent item. Do I ever cut the catfishes, though? If I cut the catfishes, I could go solo puffer. So the puffer then goes to 18. The beach ball. I like that when you use a large item, you use this, which means you haste this, and you use it, so you haste it. think this plays. Let's roll and try to find an upgrade for one of these two things. I don't hit. But I feel like the captain's wheel is solid and part of the full pufferfish build. I might be wrong on that, but it feels like it. Seaweed basically is going to have infinite haste here. I'm willing to try this out. Just going to make room just because I feel like it, and I'm going to go for Void Colossus. I'm just going to go for broke on these fights. Feel reasonably strong. Oh, I remember Void Colossus now. Not super important to get that. Oh, and the Eye of the Colossus is really nasty. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. They destroy my pufferfish. I now cannot win. Oh, no. Okay, well, if I were to have taken Eye of Colossus, that could have been really cool. Unfortunately, how the, Radiant ability works, it means your opponent... Wait! No way! I gave them enough... They took out the pufferfish first, and I had given them enough poison that I was able to get this. Holy moly. This is other items. This is just aquatic items. This is adjacent. Holy moly. I've never used this. I'm probably done with the catfishes as well. I'll get rid of one of the catfishes, keep the other. I was not expecting that. I got the Eye of the Colossus. I can upgrade my seaweed or my beach ball or get some loot. Oh, goodness. But, what if we did this? Oh, can I upgrade the captain's wheel? When you use a large item, use this. This should always be in between two things. The problem is I'm not using a bunch of aquatic items to give them a bunch of puffer poison. But this is really cool. And I can give it, so much haste. And basically give it haste so that it's activating every 5 seconds. But is that just crazy? The start of the fight, I do haste them, which means I do freeze at the very start of the fight. I mean, I think I'm hydrating on the captain's wheel regardless.
Now
Wow.
this will inspire the crew.
Poison skills could turn me around here, actually. But I'm looking for poison freeze more than anything. First time you use a large item, poison 5. Poison items have 1 additional poison. First time you use a large item, adjacent poison items gain +8 poison for the fight. Oh, that is really good. Yeah, it's definitely flanking toxins. And flanking toxins might even be enough to get me to put a catfish back in. Basically, flanking toxins makes this build really strong. And I think I might just want to play more aquatic items for the Radiant Water Wheel. I think flanking toxins plus Radiant Water Wheel Pufferfish is just insane, to be honest. And I think I've got to go for that. Cells large, I can't imagine what that would have to be useful for me. I could just look for green gumballs here too. Or I could just get a non-weapon and get a little bit of econ from that. Kind of low on space. I guess I'm selling out of the eye here though. I think I'm too invested into poison to care. Oh wow. Diamond Coral is pretty cool. The main incentive for it is its really quick activation. 4 seconds. Beach Ball's quicker. So is the Captain's Wheel. Oh, haste adjacent items auto hits the catfish. That's really cool too. Alright, I feel like I'm nearing full build. I'm going to keep this going. This Vanessa does not look as strong as I do. I've got more wins at the very least. I'm still not even faded, which could give me an enchantment. Could give me burn enchant on the pufferfish still, and then I can pivot out of this. A fellow pufferfish user. Wow, okay. But I have to imagine I scale crazy. This now is 24 each time. This is 22. I've got 4 times their poison already, and that should do it. That's the awkward thing with the Life Preserver. Yes, the bonus rebuy is great, but all of that armor is just totally wasted.
I flow like the waves.
3 gold. Oh, junk. I like me some junk. We'll get some poison here, potentially. Oh, or some insect wings. I love that, too. Reduce all your items cooldowns by 3%. That is insane. 20 health for 1. 10 health for 2. I mean, when you compare it to that, 20 health for 1 gold, because I can buy and sell it. It's kind of free. You know, I should be buying both of these. I've got 80 health. What does this do? Each property. Cute. Goodbye. Acted like you were part of my property.
Reuse everything. Warms
And let's
my
roll.
rusty circuits to see that.
Any poison? I do get some poison here. Your leftmost item gains 1 poison. I'll swap those around to get that on the right thing. Double crit. Still not giving me text for this. Not sure if that was in this video, but no text on that is very silly. Let's definitely pick up the extract after selling out of banana.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
XP, tools, and item. I'll just buy XP. And I'll literally buy it. I've got so much cash here that I can just buy 2 XP. Leftmost friends cooldown. Okay, a little bit of cooldown on that is nice. Upgrade my leftmost shield or gain a citrus and a coconut. I'm just going to decrease the cooldown on the catfish. Sure. Octopus, which I don't remember what the octopus can do. Don't remember what any of these things can do, but this guy does like some poison stuff. So that kind of seems interesting. Let's just maybe get something useful from the alchemist. If they have poison-related things. Or this, when you use a tool, nope. So none of this ever comes into play. They're just a weather glass build, and that's never good enough for me to care about.
Theories are intriguing.
Man, this Pufferfish is doing some cool stuff. 54 haste on that by the end of the fight. That's pretty silly. I'll take a look at New Fu for some new skills. Oh, that looks like it might be poisonable. This is like regen. Heal items have their cooldowns reduced by 6. Reduce the... Wow. Wow. That's awesome. Weapon skills, items. I mean, maybe this is poison-related weapons. Maybe. Lifesteal, large weapons, start of the fight weapons. When your enemy has more health than you, your weapons have their cooldowns reduced. I think that's gonna be a skip. I'm locked into this build, I think. Don't think you're getting me off of this one, so goodbye. Tony, hit me with your best shot. I would love to upgrade this catfish at some point. It's interesting, like, I was interested in playing 2 catfish because I had 2 catfish, but realistically, I would have loved to have just had a bronze catfish this entire game. That would have been much better for me. I'm not sure how it scales, but could have been nice. They are going for octopus for... Oh, wow, they're eating me up. They ate me up. When you use an adjacent item, I don't even know what really did me in there, but now I am faded, and I've got to get a random enhancement, and I can enchant an item with heal. Huh. I don't know where to go with this. I feel like putting it on my diamond item is good. When you haste, heal. That basically means that I have to get one shot, or I have to get my stuff destroyed, because I'm just gonna like keep heal. I feel like this is good. It seems like it could be a mirror breaker, and I feel like this could push me to the limit here. So now it is a heal puffer. I'm hoping that it's on the trigger. Yes, when you haste, heal 20. That seems like it could be really big. I'm gonna pick up a bunch of loot here after selling out of... Honestly? Yeah, I'm just gonna sell out of the life preserver for now. Then I'm gonna grab 4
This
loot.
is why I wear red, so the crew won't see me bleed.
And I do have a heal item now that I could pump up. I'm really just gonna sell out all of these things for cash. I've got more than enough cash for right now. Large items doesn't help me. Gumballs. Do I just buy gumballs for like a little bit of health and regen? I guess so. Feels like a waste of time. But I'm just going to buy 10 gumballs here. The red and blue ones do nothing for me. The green ones are max health, and the yellow, I thought were regen. Wait, what are the yellow? The yellow aren't coin, are they? I don't know. But, oh, this now has 4 crit chance. Should that be relevant? Gain a temporary boost. That seems like it's good, though. Plus 315 max health? Sure. Sure. Do I fight the octopus? The alchemist wasn't good for me. I think I'm going to go for the octopus just because of the XP. Just being able to level up again this turn seems like it's probably more useful. And I think the way that they get in this chip damage over time, I should be able to stay healed up here. I'm just like constantly healing 20s. Is that enough though? It's doing something. It's definitely doing something. They hit me for a bunch when they hit me. But yeah, I stayed pretty healed there. A lot of the heal was irrelevant at the start of the fight, but eventually it was relevant there. Let's grab this, 2 more XP. Yep, I'm just gonna keep getting more XP until I find like relevant things. Let's take a look at your poison skills now. I would love the poison freeze. That's it. The first time you poison, freeze. And I don't have this yet, so it's big. When you poison, burn 2. Wow. Oh, wow. When you poison, that does not help me. So my poison items having plus 3 poison is like fine. I think I go for a start of fight freeze though. Because what happens here, at the start of the fight, I haste. When I haste, I freeze. When I haste, I also poison. So I will freeze twice at the start of the fight. And I think that's better than increasing my clock with some burn. Especially because burn will affect armor, which I'm currently avoiding. So I just can like continue to avoid armor by going this route. Ooh, what do these ones do? When you create your poison items, gain 1 poison. That does not help me. When you use a non-weapon, a weapon gains haste. Oh, mixed message. Mixed message. Why you do this to me? If I still had the poison fang, mixed message could really do something for me here. Because anytime I would use anything, this would gain haste and it would trigger the pufferfish. I mean, I think it's worth it for 24 coin. Considering I'm not really using this. I could also just, maybe a reroll's better. Yeah, reroll's better. Let's look for something I'm actually going to use then. This is crit, right? Oh, it's ammo. When you slow, your weapons gain damage. First time you use a large item, your items gain plus 8 crit. First time you use a large item, adjacent items gain 7 burn. It doesn't say that they have to have burn. It just says that they gain 7 burn. It doesn't say adjacent burn items gain 7 burn. I think this works. For 6, I'll try it. Could bottom out here, which would be unfortunate. Just getting rid of all these things. Alright, hopefully we can make it through here. Hopefully the heal on the pufferfish plus all of this poison is enough. Oh, is this a one-shot build? Okay, 2 freezes early on feels good. And that's a good... it's actually not the best thing. The harpoon now does not have any hits. So reload and a charge up. I'm dead. I'm dead here. Dang! Dang! Alright, well a silver win is not too shabby. I didn't find great enchants here. I think maybe with some slightly better enchants. I don't know. The heal enchant on the pufferfish was like fine. But unfortunately that is going to end at a 7-win victory for me. I did wind up playing one more pufferfish game right after this that was pretty similar, though it actually wound up not being a pufferfish game by the end of it. Wound up being catfish instead, and I wanted to just show off the final fight on the final day of this game. This, I have the shipwreck and the water wheel, everything diamond, including the catfish and the captain's wheel, and the seaweed and the captain's wheel were both enchanted with poison, if you saw me mouse over those real quick. So this seems like it's borderline full build here. And we are up against a crit build on a pretty late day, which unfortunately my healing is not going to do anything against, as they just take me out in one shot. So maybe the pufferfish would have been better or something. I'm not sure, but was still a fun one. That's going to be it for me today. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm NoLucksGiven. Peace.